I've just finished my first day in my new salon and it was class. So this is my next vlog and you'll just see how I got here. I'm still standing, I don't know how, but yeah, you'll see all about it. So thanks again for following. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I think I'm nearly at 2,000 followers, so that would be good if I could get some more. And I hope you like it and you're not too stressed out watching it. That's all I can say. And my top's gone down a storm today as well. It's a proper hairdressing. Leggy's just come in there and he said I look proper arty, whatever that means. So thanks for watching. So it's the last push today. Hopefully I can start painting tomorrow because Leggy's back at work tomorrow. So 3 cups of tea and sarnies. Fish fingers are ready for dinner time and hopefully we should be nearly there. So I can't wait. I cannot wait now, but I feel a bit more energised and I feel like I can get there now. So it's after clock, like it's still dark outside. I'm in my, yeah, don't really know. So I'm in here, I have got to get this started painting today. I've had to cancel clients for Tuesday because we didn't think we were going to be ready. And hopefully we will be ready for Wednesday. I didn't want to move in it being like looking crappy, but it's just gonna have to do it as fast as I can now. Obviously in time it'll change and get better and better. So my plan is today, we've got this in, but it's not fitted in. My plan is today to get the primer on here on the ceiling and obviously everywhere else really. But I'm not going to, I've got big massive mirrors that go, like they fit nearly the whole of this wall. So I'm going to mark out literally where I need to paint and I'm not doing more than I need to do because what is the point? It's going to get covered over anyway. And we've got the heater on, so it feels lovely and warm in here actually already. So that's my job for today, to start doing this. The lad's got the, I think it's down here is the drainage for this basin. So this is obviously going to sit back on the wall. It's an old butler sink that he's put the taps on, not high enough. You know, when you're just annoyed that you've done, he's annoyed he's done 2 jobs there. I'm not sure how that works really. We picked this up somewhere at some auction antique place that we do. So that's going to sit back and I'm going to make like a little cupboard out of this or tile it or make something like nice out of that. Funny thing though, this came with stands that were literally like a foot. Apparently I think they used to use these just to throw things on, and I think actually it might be a boot washer, I don't know. Anyway, it was only about a foot off the wall and Leggy was going to actually put it in here a foot off the wall. I was like, well, I'm going to clean my balls and everything out and I'm going to like bend right the way down. So anyway, we realised that it was wrong and he didn't do that. So we got that sorted out in time. This plugs maybe is a bit precarious where it is to whether the unit that I want to fit in the back fits there. It's just so hard to like, not envision, because I can envision it, but just, I don't know, all the different stuff. And it does look a bit raw at the moment with the plyboard, but do you know what? It is what it is. And I don't know, can life be perfect ever? I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is, and it's going to be a lovely, lovely welcoming space once it's finished. So I was thinking, now this is in, I was thinking that was going to be huge, but it doesn't look too bad. So I need to pull these down. I need to, oh yeah, they do come out, I think. Will they? Oh, I don't know. I might have to get Leggy to do them for me because I don't want to get, oh, there's little clips on the side. I won't be able to do them while I've got this in my hand. So yeah, that's my job for today. I fell asleep at like something like 9 o'clock last night and now it's like 7, I think, in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to get straight on with this and get this done. I've got changed into more appropriate wear. I've got the music on there I can't put on because I'm on YouTube and they'll ban me or do something to me. So this is the first bit of So, I don't know, an hour and a half later, first coat's on, and I hate it white. Obviously it's a primer, so it's not going to stay white, but it just doesn't do anything, does it? This is why I like colour in my life. So I'm gonna have my breakfast, but I am gonna paint a bit of the bit orange because I want to see what it looks like. Like I said, there's patches because this is where furniture's gonna go and mirrors are gonna be on the wall. I forgot this end and I did paint mainly all of this, but there's gonna be a big mirror there and stuff. I can't see the point. It's either a laziness or genius. I'm not quite sure, but at this point, I don't really care what anyone thinks because I just want it done. So, and plus the fact it's not going to be a place where I can swap furniture around. If it was in my house, then I would have really thought about it, but it's not, and I can't, I'm limited to where I can keep everything. But I put the basin in situ now, where that will be, and that looks great. And then once the other basin behind it is right behind, so that's going to be for cutting, for cleaning the balls and stuff. It's maybe he's a little bit big, but hey ho. And then he is going to have the cocktail cabinet, so I'm going to have some tea making facilities and stuff on there, so people can just help themselves and just make themselves at home basically. So yeah, I was like, you can see the light at the edge of the tunnel and you think, oh shit. Like he's just said, oh, you can start bringing stuff in. And I was like, I can't, the floor. So I've got to go and pick floor. The flooring, we're just going to put lino down for now until we know. There's one other major thing that I don't think I've omitted telling everybody just yet, and that is that we haven't got a roof on. It's just got a big plastic cover on the roof, and we are in Gil. It's not too bad now. This tree needs to come down here next door. I hate it, but it's not too bad. But the winds have been really bad, and both of us are imagining getting up this morning and the roof being off. But it's lasted. So the tiles are coming either today or tomorrow. So next weekend we'll be putting them on. So yeah, I'm excited to open on Wednesday. I've got a couple of clients Tuesday as well. So it'd be nice to start seeing everybody again and making this my new normal really. And I love this colour. It's like a gingery gorgeousness. I love it because I don't want to paint any more white. I want to see what this looks like when it goes on the wall. And I know technically this needs a lot longer to dry in, but oh look at that. So when I say orange, it's obviously orangey, but it's not orange. It's lush. Lush. I've stopped because there's still white paint that isn't dry underneath it. So I'm going to have breakfast and go get the lino, like I said. I don't know what colour to get the lino. I think I'm just going to get a brown or, I don't know, something plain. So I'm back. The sunlight's on this now. It looks lovely, that colour. Really pleased with it. And, oh, it's a bit wet still. And the flooring, I just picked, it's just lino, basically. Obviously a bit better than this. Like a warm brown. So it's just a temporary thing really, until we can, really want herringbone or something like different. But anyway, it'll be a temp thing for now until we get it done, sorted. It's waste time spending loads of money on that until we know. So yeah, I'm loving that. The grain, I don't know whether you can see it really well on there, but the grain of wood looks lovely on it. It's like I say, it's a bit rough and ready, but I like it. It's a good job I'm not a perfectionist, put it this way. And then the garden is black. That needs sorting out eventually, but it'd be lovely in the summer. I'm going to do like a seat on this area here, so people can sit out here, and the toilet's just going to sit in here in that corner. So yeah, it's all going to be good. Just have to have vision. I love that when the shadows Obviously that won't be staying there, but it might be quite nice to have something hanging so it picks up the light from everywhere. I was worried about light, but I think we're absolutely fine with what we've got. Like, he's put some LED strips in, and then also with the 6 spots, I think we're going to be absolutely perfect in here. I've just had to turn the heater off because I'm too hot. We've got a radiator go on the wall there, but just temporary, we brought that in. My voice is going and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because I've been up since 4 and I've been painting since 6. That's why. So I finished the first coat of the orange. Love it. Obviously it's not everyone's cup of tea having colour, but I just feel like it brings it in and looks like a hug. Once I get the mirrors on the wall, it's going to make it bounce out again. And obviously with all the little bits of furniture and trimmings, it's going to look really good. So I'm going to bed. I'm going to have some, got a beef casserole on, I'm going to have something to eat, and I'm going to go to bed for a couple of hours before I get the third coat on tonight, hopefully. I'm going to leave the heater on again, and it should be ready to do another coat, and that's it. Like, it's nearly getting there. Oh. Well, I'm saying that's it. We need the full on. So, because the basin didn't work, like, he's connected that, they're in the little holes there. But we've got a big massive hole. I'll show you actually, because I'll be going out. So we've got a big massive hole now down the side. We had the wind. So this is where ideally people were going to be walking through, which obviously they're not going to be able to. So we've got to fill that in. So I think people are going to have to come through the house, which means the house is a tip. But anyway, it is what it is. It's a temporary fix, and it will be great. And I'll be looking at this in a couple of months' time thinking, how did I do it? So yeah, I really love that. Love it. So I've just woke up. I needed that sleep. I am not sleeping, trying to get everything sorted out. The lads are here now. I'm saying the lads. Leggy's out the back, working, putting the radiator up. I've got that. I've already seen that, the butler sink, and putting my back basin up. Hopefully I'm going to get one mirror and a chair in there. So I've got a couple of cuts that I can still do tomorrow, and then start on Wednesday. I'm not getting the flooring. I don't know when I'm getting the flooring now. Main 2 things, flooring and roof. But I'm sat with my diary. I bought a new one. I normally get a proper Salon one, and it has columns, you know, for all the people who work there, where all the people are just me. So I've got this gorgeous diary. I just bought it from Amazon. It's really nice. My writing is normally so bad, but I'm trying to be neat so far. I've got loads and loads of plans, and it feels nice actually to have a full year diary in front of me to see where I'm going and what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing at this moment in time. I'm going to have to sort out the house. I think people are going to have to come through my house to come into it at the moment, just until we get sorted out, which is not ideal, but it's one of them things, isn't it? What can I do? Rome wasn't built in a day, so they say. So I'm just gonna do that. So I've got tomorrow, and it definitely needs another coat of paint. So I've got tomorrow, I can do that in. And there's some trims as well. I've been snagging a little bit. I've got no room to talk because I've done an amazing job, but even Leggy said there's a few bits that look a bit raw, so we're gonna get on with that. So I can imagine this lasting for maybe another 3-4 weeks, getting it all sorted, and then obviously Leggy retires, which is great. So he's going to be around. I'm going to give him a month off, and then I'm going to say, can we do this, can we do that, can we do that? No, I'm not really. We're going to give him a month off. We're going to go and have a nice holiday again, and just chill. We need it after these next few weeks. I don't know, as you get older, I think everything seems harder to do. Well, not harder. I honestly think if I hadn't have done Body to Bell and had Sophia as my coach this year, or last year, sorry, now, I would not have coped with this transition at all. I was obviously a lot fitter than I was this time last year, and I've took it in my stride. The sleep's been the main thing, but I think a lot of people aren't sleeping at the moment, so I don't know whether it is just me and sorting things out, or everyone's not sleeping, don't know. But anyway, I am where I am, so I just thought I'd give you a little update. I am wanting to sew. My room's coming on really well. I've got a few bits of ironing. I'm going to go in there in a minute because I'm going to, while they're doing that and I can't get in, I need to sort out this tip of the kitchen, and I'm still nearly can get in the hallway. Still a bit of a trip hazard, but Leggy's fine for people who asked. I think his pride was more bruised than his. But I did hurt his finger. He got up this morning. We were chatting at like 4:30 this morning. He said, "I can't wait to go to work for a rest this morning." Because it has been so full on. But yeah, we're getting there. I'm loving that you're checking in and that you're liking this progress. I thought it would be ultra boring to watch, but I think I'm gonna love, I keep saying I'm gonna love looking back on this in 6-7 months time, and seeing hopefully my face isn't looking quite like this then. I'll be a bit more relaxed and chilled. So thank you. There'll be more to add to this, I'm sure. I don't want to post this out. I think I'll do like a weekly one, and do the update and the progress, and obviously add some sewing in. But as the salon progresses and it's ready, I don't know whether you want to still see the salon or not, but it's up to you if you do. And obviously the sewing content will come back definitely, because I can't wait to make more and more considered items, shall I say. So yeah, so thanks. So today's little update, radiator's in, basin that I'm going to wash all my pots and things like that's in. I love this. It's an old butler sink. I think I already showed you it. Then, I don't know whether it is a butler sink, but yeah, it is, I think. This is going in tonight. One job led to another. So this, although it was a necessity, had to be done to get the radiator in, to get this in. So it was like, I kept going, but that doesn't really need to be done. But like, obviously I don't really want to annoy the workman, so poor Leggy. So yeah, so that's in, and we're going to tile around this. I think I'm going to try and have a little bit of storage space underneath it as well, because just storage is going to be tight in here. That's all for everything I need to carry my colours, and technically I want to keep everything in here and not be rushing back and not rushing but moving in and out of the house. Love the radiator though, just a little bit close now for me painting because it's got to have another coat. I don't think you can tell underneath there, so I'll need to go and get some covers to get that covered over. And yeah, it definitely does need another coat, like you said, another 1 or 2, but my neck's in bits a bit. Although I don't have to need a step ladder. You're still looking up, aren't you? And the back of my neck's hurting a little bit. But yeah, everything else is ready for the mirrors. The other thing to go on there, we're going to get them on tonight, because I want to open tomorrow. The floor's not going to be done. Frank, who's going to do it's not very well either. So that's just one of them things. So we haven't got flooring, we haven't got a roof, but we've got me, we've got my scissors, got me crack. We'll be fine. Please let me be fine. So yeah, that's a little thing, and I still look horrendous. I didn't sleep. I slept better last night, but still, I woke up a couple of times. So I'm just hoping once this is all done, I think I'm going to sleep for a fortnight. But I love that orange and white together. I think it looks really crisp, and I've got to get these doors cleaned up as well. I think I might have said this at one point, but we got these from, he found them on a reuse site on Facebook Marketplace, I think. So they're great, absolutely brilliant. They've worked really, really well. And like I say, the light in here is perfect. And we are going to, I did do a little bit of snagging about this along the top. We're going to get a beam to go right along the top of that and this side. So just to sort of bring it in. The under pressure to get it done, and then obviously some bits aren't as good as they were, even like you said, they're not. So I'm not slagging them off by saying that. But yeah, I don't think anyone will be looking up there anyway when I'm doing the hair. Once my little gorgeous cocktail cabinets here and my big posters there. I want gorgeous flowers, not flowers, plants and things on here. Yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. So coat number 3's literally just done. A bit out of breath there. I'm hoping it only needs a little lick after this one. I think I've got it like pretty covered. I was quite methodical. Well, I was methodical right the way from the beginning, but I've got someone coming at 12 o'clock to do the hair in my kitchen. Jill is absolutely amazing. All my clients are amazing, but I know Jill will not expect the red carpet out for her. So I'm just going to look an absolute shit tip, and she'll see me at my worst. She's known me since I was 17. Well, actually younger than that, I think. So she knows exactly what I'm like. So here I am. I'm going to get all of these windows cleaned, and then I'm going to get all of the bits of dust out of here because we're going to have to start moving stuff in tonight. I think Leggy's going to get home for about 5:30 and our aunt's going to come again. Honestly, I cannot tell you how grateful I have been to our Anthony and Connor. They've just stepped up the mark completely. So they're going to come and get this fitted, and then we can start moving things in. And that's a bit I can't wait for. I'm too excited to see it all done. These LEDs are lovely. I really like them. I want them everywhere now. I think I wanted them in the kitchen, and I could, like you said, I couldn't have them for some reason, but he's let me have them in here. So we shall see. I've just thought as well, another lovely thing is today it's still as windy, but not as bright as it was yesterday. It's overcast and raining a little bit, but it is still lovely in here. The colour, I think, has just popped it. I think I've made the right decision with that colour, definitely. So hairdressing in my kitchen wasn't the plan, but I'm all set up for Jill now. Once she gets here, I'm going to see if she minds doing a slow-mo, and I'll do that. Might add a little bit of interest to this little vlog to add it onto it. But at least my kitchen's almost tidy. Oh, it's tidy-ish for me. So that needed doing. And then also I've got this to sort out because people are going to have to come through here. These will go into the salon anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do with that chair. Got my carpet back down, which looks lovely. And all this is going to the charity shop. This is going somewhere. Don't know where. I've started taking things out of that room, so that's looking better, and in here's looking much better. Leggy tried to iron his shirt this morning. I do normally get it done for him, but I forgot, and he couldn't find anywhere to plug the iron in, and I've pinched this board from Two's Creatives. I think I like it better. It's a bit wider, so I think I'm going to keep that one, and I think I'm going to try and treat myself and cut that metallic blouse out. The green, this, I think I might be able to fit this in. Don't tell anyone. So my mum's just come round and bought me these. How beautiful are these? To go in my salon. So it might still not look quite right. The flooring guys come, Frank's one of our mates, and I've decided not to have lino. I want something different. So the flooring's going to stay like that for a couple of weeks. I may as well just get it right instead of doing it twice. So they are absolutely beautiful, and she's also sorted all my trims. So I gave us a couple of boxes and she's put them in, which is amazing. I can see everything I've got now. So yeah, she's a little bit really. And they're all in there as well. I think they've just got a miscellaneous box there of bias bindings that I'll have to go through at some point. But other than that, I'm going to get them put in my haberdashery cabinet, and it's going to look like a shop. Oh, do you know what? It's coming together. Slowly, it's coming together. I still look like, honestly, I have tried to make a little bit of effort today when Jill. I'm going to cut this off actually to the waist because I think it's too long. But yeah, it's getting there. Oh, slowly. Tell me if you can see any bits I've missed apart from the obvious ones. that is the 4th coat of paint this has had, and I think I've lost the will now. It's gotta be enough orange. So I'm going to start moving things in the exciting bit and clean them doors. I think I've already said the floor stain, Frank's been, and we've sorted a different floor out. So I'm just flowing with that. And everything else is going to look amazing once it's in. He's just got home from work at 6 o'clock. This is the last push to get this sorted and ready so I can work from there tomorrow. So I'm going to put you on slow-mo or time lapse or whatever it is, and see how we get on. I think Ant's coming as well at some point, so hopefully we'll get it done. We got all hopes, babe. We'll be done for today, won't we?
I think it's on the light switch out. It's well done, bloody hell. That's why I need that board down. Move that radio off there.
I will do. So I'm feeling a bit redundant. There's not a lot I can do. So I thought I'd cut this out. I'll make a cuppa now. I thought I'd cut this out and so I just burnt a hole in it. Oh, well, I can't do it then, can I, if there's no water? So I am totally redundant. I can't even make them a cup of tea. So yeah, that wasn't meant to be, was it? So, I mean, I've got plenty of material, but that was a bit annoying. So when I just need something calm to do, I picked the bitch of a fabric again, but it is looking good. That's the back so far. I'd lost the front piece, but I had the Oxbow trousers in this like envelope, and they don't fit me any longer, so I'd put all of the pieces in the bin. And then I thought, I know where the front piece is. Yep, it was in the bin with the others. So current situation, it's nearly 9:30. The mirrors are in here already, my shelves are ready, flowers are beautiful. My mum, this looks really clean, can you remember earlier? Tea's ready, and still faffing on. Not faffing on. Like he's got the water on, I think. He's got putting sockets on. Everything just takes so long, doesn't it? Like longer than you think. So I'm a bit downhearted right at this second in time. Need to eat. I'm hungry. But this is coming on. They say therapy, sewing is therapy, and this is really therapy. It's just making me try and chill and not think about what's going on out there and whether I'm going to be open or not in the morning. So it's 10 o'clock now and we're ready to put stuff in. The basin's ready and the till's coming out. We're going to try and get it back to, well, not back, to be a salon.
You expected this at 7 o'clock, didn't you?
I didn't think we were going to be here till 11
I turn it on.
Thanks, Anne.
That, you can sort it out in the morning, these bits.
I'm excited now. I don't think I'll go to sleep now. Morning. My nice clean kitchen didn't stay nice and clean for long. Honestly, I'm so tired. We're both so tired. But we did it. The last bit of the thing that you'll see is, I thought I had it on time lapse and I didn't. I'd put it on just video. So there was a few choice words going through it as we were doing it. I'm just coming in now. And look, feels a little bit cold in here. I've just put the heating on now higher, so hopefully it'll heat up. I think we got to the end and like, obviously we were just all shattered. I felt like really bad because Anthony was still here sort of late. Look at the state. I haven't slept in these clothes, honestly. I've just put them back on because I've just put the bin out. My genius idea wasn't a genius, was it? Because that big unit that I had there didn't fit. So I had to like quickly, anyway, that was supposed to go at that end, which wouldn't have fit there. So it all happened great at the end, but obviously I need to paint more. But I needed to finish bits off anyway, so the lads had got that in and they'd got that finished yesterday. So I've still got my paintbrush to get out and do bits. But it's totally operational for today. I'm tempted to just paint along there now, but do you know what? I'm not. I've got enough to do with the living inside there to get that done, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully I'm going to leave the heating on there just to see how it does heat up. But that heater and all work anyway, so it'll be warm for clients today. And yeah, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it. I think I've already said about this before. I did this when I did my degree. And I just thought that looked really nice in there. So I'm going to get some shelves for that top end, I think. Obviously I've got the coat and hat stands, the hot coat hat stand. My hangers are going to go across there with the gowns on. But we just ran out of time. Just see how stunning are these. Honestly, my mum has come up trumps with those. It looks so lovely. And sorting all that stuff out. She is really. Dad was like, what the hell's that all over the floor? And they were like, might have known it'd be Jen because they know that I'm the messiest one of the three of us. And I love this sign. I don't really use Davines products anymore, but I just loved that when it first came out, when I was in the other shop. When I was in the Edge, so I wanted to keep that in, and I think it just breaks it up. The idea with this is it's got shelves on. We've just literally put one, well, I'm saying Leggy's just put one thing on there, so that I can, it stays on the wall, but I'm going to put shelves on it and put some nice plants and stuff so they can grow down. I think this was like by a minute thing, it works. Your feet can still come out, but it just to say that was a little miracle. That one, that was really good. So that was a happy finish. I love that unit that's in here, and that's it. But like I said, the last bit, I thought I'd done it in time lapse and it was video, so there was a few. We weren't too bad by the end, but you can imagine, like, he didn't finish till work till late. We were all just a bit fraught. And there was like a few little words at the end, but also it caught the nice bits as well, so I only showed you the nice bits. It wasn't that much. It was just that I think I got to the point where everything was going in and it was like everything was getting wrapped while Leggy and Ant were putting everything in, and then I got to unravel the parcel and they're going, we put the bath on, I'm knackered, I'm doing this, and then at that point I just wanted to like do cartwheels up and down here because I was so glad that I had a salon for a start and that it was done, and grateful, and
I'm getting emotional because there was, honestly, the work's so hard. Just worked so hard for me to get it done. So yeah, I'm leaving it there. I need to get everything sorted. I need to put my face on. God, I never mean to come on here and cry. It just came over me then. Right, and do you like my coat as well? So I wanted to change the subject up. Like, I wanted a warm coat because I know I'm never going to do my 10,000 steps in this place. Although I did 15 or 16 yesterday. And anyway, Mitch knew this company that was sustainable. I can't remember what the company's called now. I'll find it. And obviously my pink and me orange that I love. So yeah, so I got this on, and I love it. So, and I nearly finished my green blouse as well. So, right, I'm off.
So it's actually happened, guys. It's actually happening. I've dried my tears. I've cried for about 10-15 minutes after I put the phone down. I don't know why. I think it's just exhaustion, relief, change. I love change, really, but it is like a big upheaval. This last couple of weeks have just been a roller coaster. I couldn't think of anything better to wear than my Lady McAlroy dress, top. I'm not sure about this on me, so I don't mind wearing it for work. And also, I don't know, I think it'd be nice to wear. It's got enough colours in. I always think, because hairdressing, and I'm quite a messy hairdresser, as you can imagine, I think it doesn't matter if any colour splats on it, basically, you won't notice it. So I've got my colours out ready. I feel like this is a bit of a specimen table. I think it was a tattoo artist trolley, and I went for it because I didn't want loads of drawers, because I just think they're dust collectors, really. But on the scale of things, it might have been better because I could fit more stuff in it. Anyway, it is what it is. But the scales fit in there perfectly, because I don't know if you ever go to a salon, I don't think you'll see people mix your colour, but if they're not using scales, don't go to them. Every salon now uses scales, really, so we can get it like as exact as possible and get the formulas right. A little bit of hairdressing thing there. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm knackered, absolutely knackered. I've revived my hair. I couldn't be bothered washing it, so it's just revived to what it is. Put a bit of makeup on and I'm ready for the day. I think I will be in bed by 8 o'clock and asleep by 8:01 tonight. So that's me, over and out for this vlog, and I shall see you next time.